Okay, so this is movie list number 2. I'm following along with Lisa Love's little movie list series thing she's doing based on prompts from the book Film Listography or something like that. I'm not really sure. The prompt for this one is most romantic movie moments. I should ace this, no problem. So what I've done basically is picked movies that I felt like had a strong romantic element to them, and then kind of tried to pick a moment or something that made me feel like, aww, that's cute. They're in love. So, number 1, Titanic. But I'm probably not going to be picking the scenes most people would pick, like, the scene where they're on the bow of the boat. I'm the king of the world. I'm flying, Jack, I'm flying. The part where he's sketching her naked, that just seems stressful to me. The part where they're making out in the car, hand on the steamy window. But I do like the kind of back and forth give and take of the relationship. And I was gonna try to rewatch some scenes before I made this, but I forgot. So the scene I thought of was the one where he's teaching her to spit like a man. I don't know if it was that scene. At one point they're talking about all the stuff they would do after they got off the boat. And I like that she actually does do a lot of those things. Like when you see the pictures of her that she has. And it's like her standing next to a plane and on a horse or whatever. So, I don't know. Number 2, Ghost. But not the scene that everybody else is probably thinking of, because I took a pottery class in college and it was not sexy. So I'm picking the scene with Whoopi Goldberg where she lets Patrick Swayze's characters, I'm talking characters, lets his ghost character take over her body, and so he can say his goodbyes to, I don't know, it's been a long time since I've seen this. But mostly I'm picking it because it was the inspiration for a scene in Xena Warrior Princess where Xena uses Autolycus's body to talk to Gabrielle. Number 3, The Notebook. Basically James Garner going and reading to his wife every day at the facility where she's at. I know at one point, didn't Ryan Gosling build Rachel McAdams a house or something? I mean, that's cool. I'd like it if somebody bought me a house. But number 4, Rent, the movie adaptation of the musical. Basically the song I'll Cover You. Both the original and then the reprise version where it's like Angel buys Collins a coat and stuff, and then later in the movie it's Angel's dying and Collins is taking care of her. Number 5, X-Files Fight the Future. There's the infamous bee sting scene where Mulder's telling Scully, how he feels and how she's like, I should have looked this up because I don't remember. I owe you everything and you owe me nothing, and they're about to kiss and she gets stung by a bee, and then she starts they have to get an ambulance for her. But I'm actually not really picking that scene. I'm picking where he goes to Antarctica and saves her from aliens. Like when he's getting her out of unhooking her from the alien cocoon chamber thing. That's romantic. It's romantic. Don't question me. Number 6, The Conjuring 2. I like what they've been able to do with the franchise as far as the Ed and Lorraine Warren relationship thing. I don't know, how the true story was, but I like that aspect of the movies. And the scene I'm going to pick is the one where Ed is playing guitar and singing, and what's her name? Ed, and Lorraine is watching him from the doorway, just with this loving look on her face. I'm gonna pick that. Number 7, A Beautiful Mind. I guess I'm gonna pick the part where they go out. It's been a long time since I've watched these movies. Like the part where they go out to dinner and doesn't he give her the crystal quartz thing or whatever it was, and I don't know, but like he asked her if their relationship warrants long-term commitment or something, and but yeah, I really like that scene. Like I don't know. This is going great. 8, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I just watched this movie last year and I don't remember anything. I know there's like, the scene from the poster where they're laying on the ice. I don't remember anything that happens though. I guess I'm gonna pick the end scene, like after they're just about to break up, but then he runs after her and they agree to just like give it a shot. Number 9, Sense and Sensibility. Okay, I've got 2 for this one. They've tried to set up Kate Winslet with Alan Rickman's character, Colonel Brandon, and he's kind of this older guy that was like he's a colonel, so I guess he was in the military or whatever. This takes place in, what is this, like the 1700s, 1600s, 1700s, 18th century? I don't know. But then she meets a younger guy and falls in love with him, but then that doesn't work out, and she gets sick because she's like out in the rain like an idiot, or something. Or is that the other guy that saves her? I don't know. I don't remember. It's one of my favorite movies. I can't remember it. That's why it's one of my favorite movies, because I can watch it over and over and never get tired of it because I don't remember it. Basically, after all this stuff, he's the one that's like sitting by her bedside reading to her, like reading poetry to her and stuff. So I like that. And then also you've got the Emma Thompson, Hugh Grant thing. He was supposed to marry some other girl because he had promised her and he wouldn't break his promise, and then like Emma Thompson has been holding her feelings inside for like the whole movie, and then at the end he comes to Emma Thompson after. And of course she thinks he's already getting married, so she's kind of given up on him, but then he shows up and like she can't even hold her emotions anymore. She's like so overcome. So that scene, I guess. Last one, Elizabethtown. Kirsten Dunst and what's the dude? Orlando Bloom. He ends up going on a road trip, like cross country, with his father's ashes to kind of, I don't know, work through his emotions or whatever. And she's like mapped out this whole thing, like where he should go and stop and what things because she's a flight attendant. I guess she's been like traveled all over the place, and so she's mapped out this whole thing, this whole experience for him of where he should stop and things he should see. And she set the whole thing to music. She's given him this big huge notebook of like CDs, so like the whole journey is mapped out and given a soundtrack, and that's awesome. Nobody has ever even given me a mix CD, I don't even think. There we go. Those are my 10 most romantic moments in movies. Thanks for watching. Okay, yeah. Thanks for watching. Join me next time. What do I say? Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot.